And Young Buzz, Twice is back, and this time they're not just giving us a comeback, they're giving us a whole new global experience. That's right, JYP just dropped the official announcement for Twice's 6th world tour titled This Is 4, and the excitement is unreal. We're talking brand new stages, a huge global production team, and a tour that already looks bigger than anything Twice has done before. Now, if you're a once like me, you probably already felt your heart skip a beat when that teaser video dropped. The official poster, gorgeous. The energy, on point. But what makes this tour different isn't just the name or the stops. It's the intention behind it. This Is 4 feels like a dedication. For the fans, for the music, for the legacy they've built since debut. And honestly, I love that Twice is stepping into this era with something that feels both powerful and personal. So let's talk details. The tour kicks off on July 19th and 20 in Incheon at Inspire Arena, marking a return to their roots in Korea. And then they're heading to Japan, Macau, the Philippines, Singapore, Australia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Thailand, and of course, more countries to be announced. If your city's not on the list yet, don't panic. We know how JYP likes to drop surprise dates later on, and this poster definitely hints at more to come. But here's where it gets really exciting. This tour will feature a 360-degree stage setup at each venue. That's not just rare in K-pop. It's next-level fan service. Twice is literally designing this tour so they can be seen from every angle, by every fan in every seat. Whether you're in front, on the side, or way up in the back, you're going to get that Twice experience in full. Honestly, that's such a thoughtful move, especially for fans who don't always get front row seats. Plus, they're teaming up with Moment Factory, the same multimedia team that's worked with Olivia Rodrigo, Ed Sheeran, Billie Eilish, and even Madonna, so you already know the visuals, lighting, and special effects are going to be insane. Add to that Mukhtar OS Mukhtar as the show director. Yep, the same guy who staged Kendrick Lamar and Usher's Super Bowl halftime shows, and I'm like, are we even ready for this? Because Twice is about to give us stadium-level art, not just concerts. But let's step back for a second. Because this isn't just about the show, it's also about the timing. This is Twice's first world tour in about a year, and it's following up their insanely successful Ready to Be tour, which had 51 shows across 27 cities and drew in 1.5 million fans. That's wild. They broke records, became the first overseas female act to perform at Japan's Nissan Stadium, and they headlined both SoFi Stadium in LA and MetLife in New York. For a girl group, that's huge. For a K-pop girl group, that's history. So, now we've got this 6th world tour, a 360-degree immersive stage, a dream production team, and a group that keeps leveling up every year. But wait, because that's not even the end of their schedule. Twice is also releasing a full album on July 11th titled This Is 4. So the tour and the album are going hand in hand. That means the performances we're going to see on tour will probably include never-before-seen songs, fresh concepts, and possibly more emotional or experimental stages. What kind of sound do you think we'll get from this album? I'm really curious if they'll lean into maturity and reflection like Moonlight Sunrise, or if they'll surprise us with something entirely new. And don't forget, they're also headlining Lollapalooza on August 6th. Twice. Lollapalooza. That's not just any summer festival. It's one of the biggest in the US, and they'll be performing in front of a totally mixed crowd. Fans, casual listeners, people who maybe have never seen K-pop live before. This is Twice putting their music in front of the world, and I think that's a bold, beautiful move. Now I want to pause and ask you guys, what do you think This Is 4 really means? Is it for the fans? For themselves? Is it their way of showing gratitude? Or maybe it's a declaration of identity after all these years together? I'd love to hear your interpretations because titles like this always have layers. Also, let's talk about your city. Are you lucky enough to be on the current list? Or are you waiting for that and more to finally include you? If Twice comes to your country, are you planning to go? And what kind of stage are you hoping to see? More energetic bangers like I Can't Stop Me, or something softer and nostalgic like Feel Special? Let me know in the comments because I know onces have some big feelings about this tour, and so do I. Now, I want to talk about something that often gets overlooked when we talk about tours, the emotional and physical effort it takes for idols to pull this off. We see the glitz, the lights, the perfect stages, but behind it all, Twice is working non-stop. Preparing a 360-degree tour isn't just about memorizing choreography. It's about adjusting everything. Eye contact, formations, stage blocking, vocal control from every angle. It's a massive challenge. And considering how packed their schedule is this year, with an album release, a major global festival, and a world tour, I just hope the girls are able to stay healthy physically and mentally. Twice has been in this game for a while now, and it's okay to say that they deserve rest too. I really respect how they keep raising the bar without compromising their message or their bond as a group. Speaking of bond, can we just take a second to appreciate how strong their team dynamic still is? Even after all these years, Twice is still solid. There's no weak link. Everyone has grown into their own unique color, but when they're together, it just works. That's not easy to find, especially with groups that have been around this long. You can feel that maturity in how they're branding this era. This Is For doesn't sound like just a title. It sounds like a message, a dedication, maybe even a love letter to fans who've stuck with them since, like, oh, ah. And if you think about it, this is the perfect time for Twice to reflect and redefine. They've conquered massive milestones, they've paved the way for so many younger girl groups, and now they're showing the world that longevity in K-pop is possible and powerful. Also, I love how they're pushing themselves into new creative spaces. Collaborating with Western show directors and multimedia creators doesn't mean they're westernizing. It means they're evolving. They're adapting global standards to their style. And I think that's a smart move, especially with how international their fan base has become. Once is everywhere. So making the stage experience universal and immersive is just going to make this tour feel even more intimate, ironically, on a massive scale. Now I want to hear from you. What song do you want to see on the setlist the most? Are you hoping for iconic classics like Cheer Up or TT, or are you more excited for deep cuts and B-sides? Personally, I'm crossing my fingers for a live version of Handle It, or maybe Queen. Just imagine the vocal layering and emotional energy in a stadium setting. And here's a fun one. What kind of fan events or interactions would you love to see on this tour? Twice has done random dance challenges, fan Q&As, surprise gifts. But what if they did something interactive using AR tech or 360 fan cams live? I think it would be epic if they created a moment where the fans light up the stadium with their phones in sync and it becomes part of the show visuals. You know, JYP has the budget. Also, let's not ignore the impact of their Lollapalooza stage. Twice performing at an American music festival like that? That's more than just a gig. It's a statement. It says, we're here, we're relevant, and we belong on every stage, not just K-pop ones. And they're not going to be just another act, they're headlining. That's the kind of move that shifts perceptions and breaks barriers. To be honest, I feel like we're in the middle of Twice's second golden era. They've always been loved, but now they're being respected in new ways. Critics, Western media, and even casual listeners are realizing just how much substance this group has. They're not just about catchy songs. They're artists who've grown up in front of us, and now they're owning that journey. So to wrap this up, This Is For isn't just a tour or an album. It's a celebration. It's Twice showing the world what legacy looks like, how teamwork evolves, and how a group of 9 incredible women continues to define what it means to shine together. Let's support them in this journey, whether that's by streaming the album on July 11th, cheering at the concerts, or just spreading the love online. They've given so much to the fans over the years, and I feel like this tour is their way of saying, this one's for you. So once, tell me everything in the comments. What city are you hoping gets added? What songs are you dying to hear? And what does This Is For mean to you personally? Let's light up the comment section with all our Twice love, and don't forget to hit like if you're excited about the tour, and subscribe if you don't want to miss more K-pop updates right here on Annyeong Buzz. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, onces.